Hi, Jimmy.
I hope.
Jimmy's
There'll be
annoyed.
other things.
Why are you annoyed, Jimmy? I could tell when you're annoyed.
I've been begging for months. Today's Sabbath's induction in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I'm really happy for them, but
Yeah.
I'm annoyed for myself. Because you ask people for shit, and people, you know what it is? It doesn't affect them personally, so they don't give a fuck. People in this business do for you when they benefit from it, and that is the reality of it. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality of it.
Yeah. I think that was first discovered and spoken about by Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Back in, things never change.
I mean, we got a phoner from Bill today, which is great, which all we got through Kevin at Sanctuary, which is, and you know, we're very happy about that. And the band's not doing a lot of press, so that's fine. But I can't get into that fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Metallica is presenting the award, presenting whatever they're doing to Sabbath. Blondie's being inducted. I have the same agent, personal appearance-wise, as Metallica and Blondie. I'm with the same agency they are, and I can't get in.
Well,
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Are you kidding?
Personal vendetta? The hell is going on?
Get
Jimmy in.
I've been asking for months, dude, for fucking months. Ugh.
And when is it?
Today. This afternoon.
Oh, shit.
It's not going to happen.
Well, I guess that ain't happening.
No, it's not going to happen. I knew it wouldn't happen. I mean, I knew since December it wouldn't happen. When I found out, or early January, when I found out. I think it was January I found out.
Oh, boy.
Everybody yeses you to death. Yeah, no, we'll check. Yeah, will you?
Nothing.
Ugh, I fucking hate it. My managers, I mean, look, it's not their job to do this shit. They got their own lives to live. I don't expect them to be obsessed with it like I am. VH1 is filming it. Some cameraman from VH1 is going to be standing right there, and I can't get in. I don't know. Maybe my managers have some kind of connection to Viacom? I don't know. Maybe. But why would you call and ask for a favor like that? Why would you? Because it doesn't, you know.
Yeah, but there are times, like, if you have managers and stuff, they got to realize how important something is to you.
Yeah.
When you ask for 10 things, maybe they would go, yeah, I'll try to do that for you. Oh, I try, but no luck. But that one thing, you know, that person really, really wants, you gotta get it done.
Do a little favor triage. It's like, this one's important. Gotta go right now.
It's like, how many times do you have to fucking ask? I don't understand. I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
I thought it was XM that screwed up.
No, they just didn't. What were they going to do? I mean, were they going to do anything for me with this? Of course not. I mean, I wouldn't even ask.
How do people get into that? Like, how do people get in? Is it all just favors and friends?
I don't know, actually. I mean, I'm sure there's some guest lists from bands and stuff like that, record label people. But I know that the agency, the appearance agency of either Blondie or Metallica would have the ability to get one person in. I mean, again, I'm not overstepping by assuming that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and again, I'm not saying my Pete, I think, is trying, but it might be over his head and he can't do it. So this is very frustrating. You know, how many times do you have to fucking ask? I mean...
Yeah.
And this is a big day for little Jimmy Norton.
Oh, well, for them it's a big day. I'm just happy for them.
No, it's a big day for little Jimmy Norton.
Yes.
He's been looking forward to this day for a very long time.
Well, one of the big issues have always been the fact that they were not in the Rock and Roll Hall.
I refuse to
Fame.
go to it. I've been screaming about it for years
Mm-hmm.
on the air since we've been back. And again, you know, that's not about Sabbath doing anything about it, but...
And I believe that's one of the reasons they are being inducted is because of your outspokenness. And now you're being snubbed and not being allowed in.
Were we surprised this would happen? I mean, is anybody shocked?
No.
I'm not.
No.
I'd be shocked if you were there right now.
Of course.
I'd be stunned if it had worked out and you were there.
Everybody just yeses. Yeah, we'll check.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll check that. Yeah, will you?
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm on it. Don't worry about it.
How could XM Satellite Radio, a major corporation, I guess, not get a press pass?
What, no one from XM's going?
I'm sure someone's going.
Oh, boy, if someone goes.
I'm sure someone is.
I hear Bob Edwards is going to be doing some political commentary from...
That's just to keep the crowd from standing up or doing anything that would resemble awakeness during the musical performances.
Lull them to sleep.
Well, it's Black Sabbath and, wow, Blondie. That's good
Blondie
company.
and Leonard Skinner, and there's one other...
Skinner, man.
Oh, Skinner's going in? See, now I want to go.
That's what we
Thank you,
get.
man.
Danny, you're crazy, man.
The useless press passes.
Danny's enjoying this, so he decided to hand Jimmy Norton a press pass.
Did he?
A fake press pass.
Oh, wait, Bear versus Guy? Is this good footage?
Nah, this was like...
Is that... Oh, that's just the weekend at Steve's house. Sorry. I thought...
It looked like a bear attack, but it
was nothing.
It's man versus bear. wrestling. So
Great. That's what the bear wants to do.
So what are we going to do for little Jimmy Norton?
Dude, there's nothing you can do. I mean, I've been screaming about or asking
But
about
I
this for
want
a
to do
month.
something.
And that press pass that
let's throw
stupid
him.
just handed me is more than anybody else has done.
Has done, right.
And I don't know what I expect people to do. I don't know. I don't expect people to make mountains move. But we're in New York. It's at the Waldorf. It's not that far away. I don't know. Somebody could have done something.
Jimmy,
Yes, sweetie.
ain't no mountain high enough.
Hey, wait a minute.
I know that.
Ain't
This-
no mountain high
This
enough.
is at the Waldorf in New York?
Yeah.
I thought you had to go to Cleveland.
No, because
This is happening in New York, bro.
Dude.
They're all in New York now.
You're a silly man.
I have no idea.
No one wants to fly to Cleveland at this time of year, so they do it in New York.
Don't scare me.
Everybody's in New York right
Everyone's in New York.
It's in New York?
now. Everybody is in New York.
It's like 2 miles from here, and Jimmy can't go.
If Jimmy Norton does not make it in there,
You know who Earl may be able to get me a
I'll
pass
be-
for the press box, but that's not even in the ballroom. And I'm not shitting on Earl. If he can do that, that's great. But I mean, to have to go to Earl
yeah.
for a press box thing where it's just gonna be crowded with fucking reporters. What am I, stay next to David Hinckley so they can talk during the ceremony and not fucking enjoy it because Metallica's playing Sabbath songs?
Yeah.
That's who you want to stand next to. And they'll all be jizzbags sitting in the ballroom. None of them are going to enjoy it. Bunch of fucking too cool for the room motherfuckers. None of them are going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sit there with their legs crossed. Maybe they'll tap their toes.
Oh, boy.
Jimmy's a psycho fan.
I didn't know it was that close.
Jimmy,
See,
dude.
silly me.
At the Waldorf.
They're not
They're
allowing,
right here.
They're not allowing stalkers into the ceremony, Jimmy.
Nah, but I handle myself well.
It's press people, and it's like
Bores.
the who's who of the rock and roll
Bores,
world.
right.
Exactly. Bores.
Bores and people that just don't really care about it. They just want to be seen there.
Or they have to be there for work.
Or have to be
Somebody
there,
from
right.
Rolling Stone will show up and give some day, and he'll read off a paper. And they've been known for such hit, really, have they? You fucking dumb motherfucker. Where were you 5 years ago, 10 years ago, inducted them? Where were you?
Well, the rock and roll induction ceremonies happens today. You want to hear the names of the bands?
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, Blondie, Miles Davis. They're finally going to put
Miles
Davis in
Davis.
there. He should have been in there years ago.
He was the oddest colored black man ever. He looked like a black man that had been bronzed. and like they bronzed him like his trumpet.
Really was a talking baby shoe.
Does anyone take this whole thing seriously? I know you want to go because you're a
Just
Sabbath
I love
fan.
Sabbath, man, but yeah, not really. I mean, it's
But-
nice to have recognition.
I mean, the rock and roll induction ceremony, every band's going to make it eventually.
Eventually, every band will
Every
be in
band.
there.
Every
now-
band that was on the radio will make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to induct Aha
Right.
into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Din, 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 din.
And just a little known fact, Aha flew into the ceremonies in their flying cars.
Uh-huh.
Because that's how long it's going to take.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, the other bands, Miles Davis, Leonard Skinner, Sex Pistols, and they're going to be crazy and not even show, right? That's what they're saying.
Who?
They don't want
Sex Pistols?
Yeah, they don't want anything to do with it, so they're not showing up.
Man.
Man.
We're not doing that, man.
We
The
don't
Sex
agree
Pistols.
with your ceremonies, man.
How silly do they look now, though? They got to be old guys, right?
I don't know.
You can't be the Sex Pistols and get up on stage and,
And
Black
finally-
Sabbath, you can be, an older guy, been around for a while, still playing and stuff. But the Sex Pistols, you think of as the young ruffians, and then they get up there and,
And finally, the Rock and Roll Museum needs Herb Albert and Jerry Moss.
Herb Albert, what about the Tijuana Brass? Are they with him?
No, just Jerry Moss. Who's Jerry Moss?
No, Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass.
Well,
That's who Herb Albert was with.
but it's Herb Albert and Jerry Moss. Do we
I don't
have
know
a
who Jerry Moss is.
Herb Albert and Jerry Moss song? Huh?
It's the non-performer category, the Lifetime Achievement.
Non-performer.
Non-performer.
Oh, so not for his performance, but for his other things
Were they producers?
that he has done.
Oh, all right.
Herb Albert did a song you would recognize, one of those instrumentals on a trumpet.
Wasn't that Chuck Mangione?
They all have them. Every generation has them, don't they? Kenny G.
Give me a Herb Albert song.
You got any
will you,
Herb
Derek?
Albert there, Derek? Herb Albert and the...
Yeah.
Which one is this? Oh, see? Ladies and gentlemen, wait, he's game show music guy.
Wait, what game show is this again? The dating game or
Dating
Newlyweds?
game. Wow, this is Herb Albert. Isn't this catchy?
Yeah.
I would drive to this. What exit are you going to get off of today? It could be exit 36.
I hope he
We don't
performs
know.
this, and I hope they hand out rotted fruit and softballs. Pelt his aging skull with.
Hey, is it true that Black Sabbath's old drummer can't even get in today? That's
What?
Someone just hung up as I was going to them.
Their old drummer.
That's what he. I don't
They're
know
all,
this shit.
they have, no. They've had one drummer. It's Bill Ward, and he's calling in today.
All right, but they're saying that Black Sabbath's old drummer can't even get in today.
Unless it was a guy. I think it was Vinny. How do you say his name? Appice, Vinny Appice, Carmine and Vinny Appice. I think it was Vinny played for Sabbath at one point. Maybe one
Really?
of those guys.
I would say it was Vinny Appice.
Probably couldn't get in. I bet he can't get in.
Vinny Appice?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I could care less.
I don't.